Welcome back to another vlog. Today, Tamworth travelled down to Forest Green in the Enterprise National League for another league clash. Now, Tamworth not been in the best of form recently. 3 defeats on the bounce, 2 in the league, 1 in the FA Cup. Now, obviously, Tamworth need a response, but today, Forest Green are quite a tough opposition and it's a really difficult place to go down at their ground, especially now Robbie Savage is in charge, and all the little bit of needle that the Tamworth fans had with Robbie Savage last season when he came to the land with Macclesfield in the FA Cup 4 qualifying round, and also when he was here on commentary for the Leyton Orient game just a week or so ago. So I made my way down to the land, as you can tell, ready to set off on the minibus as usual to help Andy with the kit and to do commentary tonight. I believe I'm solo tonight on commentary on Mixler. So that'll be fun, as always. I'm expected to be quite cold as well, so I'm going to have the layers on, trying to keep as warm as possible, as we're now in November, so them nights are getting a lot colder. And it always makes it difficult if the performance isn't that good on the pitch when you're sat there doing this sort of thing in the freezing cold. But if you've got a performance to commentate on, it always makes it that a little bit better, I must admit. Let's not forget though, Tamworth has still had a really bright start to the league, actually better than what we had last season, and look where we ended up then. But yeah, at the minute I'm just going to check my phone for the facts to be absolutely correct. Forest Green currently sit 5th and they're on 35 points, 10 points ahead of Tamworth, who are currently in 11th, both played 17 games. Let's not forget the game tonight is the rearranged one after our game got moved to the Monday last week in the FA Cup against Leyton Orient. So we'll still have a good start to the season. There's still a lot of positives to take from it. It's just the form over the past couple of games has dipped a little bit, so hopefully we can turn that around tonight. So I'm going to get all my stuff out the car, load it onto the minibus, ready to go. Yeah, and then we're going to hit the road and head our way down to Forest Green for what hopefully will be a return to winning ways, or at least putting in a good performance and getting a point on the road, because a point on the road, especially at Forest Green, I would take. But yeah, I'm not sure how tonight's going to go. I can't say I'm full of confidence having witnessed the past 3 games, but we need a reaction. It's a quick turnaround and we know Andy Peakes can get that sort of reaction out of his players, so hopefully tonight is the night to at least go and put a good showing in and at least fight for what we can, as we generally do. So yeah, we're going to hit the road and I will catch you in a bit. So I've arrived to Forest Green, been here about an hour now actually. Helped unload the kit van, get the changing room set up and set myself up on the press bench. It's been a little bit hectic getting set up and all good to go, but we are there ready for commentary. Kick-off about an hour and a half away or so. Gates haven't opened yet, so the fans are not coming into the ground yet, but they are not far away from doing that at all. Now, I'm under no illusions tonight that it's going to be a very tough game. And to get anything out of it, whether it be a draw or a win, would be honestly absolutely fantastic. We didn't have the best of games here last season, but Forest Green, they're a strange one. They've had some good performances, they've had some bad ones, but yeah, we will see how it goes for the rest of the game. I must add there is the pitch looks absolutely amazing here. A massive credit to the groundsman and the ground staff for making it look as good as it did. And an interesting fact here at Forest Green is your liquid toilet waste, should we say, is recycled and then waters the pitch. So yeah, make of that what you will, but it's certainly an eco stadium, and it is good to see that. Not sure about the vegan option though. It just not upset, but or anger, but it leaves a lot of fans undivided, should we say, about the lack of meat options here. But each to their own. You don't have to eat here, you're not forced to, so it is one of them. You just have to deal with it best we can. But yeah, I'm just going to go and get a few shots of the ground here and go and get nestled comfy on the press bench, ready for the rest of the game. So I'm here all set up on the press bench, ready to go for tonight's game. Now, I'm the only actual one here from a media perspective for Tamworth tonight, so juggling a few different things, but should go all well and it should be done without a problem. So commentary as usual going out on Mixler. So yeah, nice and simple. A few other bits and pieces to do though, doing the vlog as always. But yeah, I must admit the weather is not good here at the minute. I'll be honest, it is absolutely chucking it down, and I'm glad that I've got a lot of cover above to keep the kit dry, and most notably myself dry. I imagine it's going to get a lot colder later on, so I've got all the thermal layers to keep warm. And yeah, here's hoping that we do actually get an entertaining game this evening. Yeah, I've just flipped the camera around to see if you can actually see the rain on the camera, and I think you can just about see it teeming down off the roof of the stand at the minute. So it'll make this pitch very, very zippy indeed, and ideal for playing the ball along the ground, and that's something we've not really done in recent games. So hopefully tonight we can start trying to play football and getting it into the front men. Not sure who's starting yet, but we will wait and see. As I just flip the camera back around to me. But yeah, we'll wait and see how it goes. Team sheet should be around, half an hour or so away. So yeah, about just over an hour from kick-off as well. Gates are opening now as well, so people are beginning to filter in. So yeah, hopefully they can seek some shelter, but also see a great game. So the team news is in, and there are a number of changes from the starting lineup that faced Woking at the weekend. So I'm just going to look down and go through the team sheet. Got starting off in goal is captain Jazz Singh. Then you've got Callum Cockrell-Mollett coming back into the squad. Got Tom Tonks, Kennedy Digi, Alfie Bates, Manu Duku, Bekre Aniru, Kwaku Donko, Jordan Cullinan and Liebert gets a start as well. Roden Mayer and Jordan Ponticelli as well. And on the bench for Tamworth, we've got Matt Curley, Joe Rye, Stephen Moles, Hayden Hollis, Ollie Lynch, Dylan De Silva and Dan Creaney. So there are a number of changes in that starting 11. Ones that I think will benefit. Certain players that have played a lot of games are going to get a bit of a break, so they should be good to go. It's interesting to see Callum Cockrell-Mollett back in. Hopefully he's now injury-free and we're raring to go. So, he always impresses me when he comes back into the squad, so he'll be one to watch out for. Tom Tonks' long throws tonight as well. The wind is swirling around, the rain is coming. That's going to play havoc with the set pieces, so hopefully we can use that to some sort of advantage. And Jordan Ponticelli getting back in as well into the starting lineup, and also Manu Duku ahead of Dan Creaney for tonight as well. So yeah, a number of changes for the good. Strong bench as well, so hopefully that'll give us good stead going into this game. We're about half an hour away from kick-off, so next time you hear me, the game will be underway. So both teams have headed back in after their warm-ups. We're literally 10 minutes away from kick-off. We are going to have a 2-minute silence on the playing of the last post before kick-off here for Armistice Day. So it's a Forest Green's remembrance game, so doing it the right way, which is nice to see. But yeah, I'm all about to go live on Mixler, so Wish me luck, and hopefully we'll have a good game to commentate on. So here come the players of Forest Green Rovers and Tamworth Football Club, led onto the pitch by the referee, Mr. Robert Matthew Ellis. Forest Green in their green leopard print home kit, Tamworth in their sky blue away kit, the Greater Manor sponsorship embroidered across the front of it. Or orange goalkeeping kit as well, sporting the black armband that poppies on for Armistice Day as well. As the players now do, exchange handshakes with each other and the referee as well. I've said it a few times this evening so far, but don't forget there will be a 2-minute silence ahead of kick-off today, so
Number 14,
if you're wondering if the commentary's disappeared, it hasn't. We've got 2-minute silence for Armistice Day.
Number 18, Isaac Moore.
Both teams and all the personnel and staff and referees all wearing the poppies and the armbands out of respect.
Number 25, Harry Whitwell. And number 27, Teddy.
Will certainly be after a better performance than what they saw Saturday against Woking. But a number of changes in the starting lineup.
Number 11, Tom Knowles. Number 16, Harvey Bunker.
Hopefully that will bear fruit and at least put out a much more competitive performance and hopefully a reaction from the Tamworth players. So we are moments away from kick-off here at the new lawn. It will be Forest Green Rovers to kick off. And the game here is underway. Forest Green immediately launching the ball down the left-hand side.
I'm going to be reminding you later
for a Tamworth throw. So, as we generally see in a lot of games, when a team immediately launches the ball down the left, throw is given to the opposition team for Tamworth with a chance to have some time on the ball, providing this ball down the line from Doncor is flipped on by Duker, which it's not. Comes back to Doncor though, but he's dispossessed. The ball was a heavy touch from the Forest Green man, the number 25 there, Harry Whitwell, and he takes it out of play for yet another Tamworth throw for Kwaku Doncor to take down the line again. The last one was a little bit long. Let's take a little bit off it this time if he wants to try and get the flick on from Dooku. So what can Doncor do this time? This time it's flicked on by Mayer. Mayer sends the ball up over the top. Dealt with of sorts by the Forest Green defence, but Tonks heads forward. Aniru prods it out wide to Dooku. Dooku takes it in his stride, but a double ricochet off the Forest Green man, and then back off Dooku. Sends it out of play for a Forest Green goal kick. 3 minutes on the clock, and Tamworth have an early corner. Good play by Bekwe Aniru to force that ball out. It looks like it's going to be Tom Tonks who will whip this one in from the corner quadrant. Takes it short to Aniru. Aniru low towards the near post. It's fairly tame. The keeper claims it relatively comfortably, but it caught everybody napping, and it was a good idea from Tonks and Aniru. But 6 minutes on the clock here, and like I said, if you're joining in late on Mixler for any reason, Jordan Cullinane Liebird sees red after 3 minutes here at the new lawn for a bit of a rash challenge there. So some changes need to be made. Jordan Cullinane Liebird sees red. Justin currently down, getting some treatment on the edge of the Tamworth box. But Hayden Hollis will be brought back into the mix as well. It's just a case of who is going to make way for him to come onto the pitch. So we'll wait and see, but it certainly has made this evening's task a lot harder here at the new lawn. Like I said, less than 3 minutes in, Tamworth down to 10. But what a strike that was from Manny Dooku. The ball out from the back, I think it was Manny Dooku, over the top of every single Forest Green player. It was Manny Dooku and Moore Taylor jostling against each other. Harry Issed came off his line to the edge of his box. Manny Dooku lifts the ball over him into the back of the net, and Tamworth do take the lead in this one. Forest Green 0, Tamworth 1. Let's not forget that Tamworth are down to 10 men. A lot of time left to go, but it is a lot better from the Lambs. 10 minutes on the clock here though at the minute, and there is a break in play as the Forest Green skipper is down receiving treatment. It is currently Forest Green 0, Tamworth 1. Tamworth obviously reduced down to 10 men after that red card after 3 minutes to Jordan Cullinane Liebert, but fantastic response from the Lambs, and fantastic ball out from the back from Kennedy Deegi, ball over the top, and it was basically a bit of a one-on-one battle between Manny Duku and the man that he's down now, the skipper, Jordan Moore-Taylor for Forest Green. Now the new debutant, Harry Isted, the keeper between the sticks for Forest Green from Burton Albion. He was only signed yesterday. He came to the edge of his box, and Manny Duku had plenty of space to lift the ball over the top of him to be able to plant that ball in the back of the net to give Tamworth the lead. So as it stands here, 20 minutes played, it is Forest Green Rovers 0, Tamworth 1. So 27 minutes on the clock, and Tamworth's first real opportunity from Tom Tonks to be able to launch a long throw in, one of his trademarks, towards the 6-yard box, 30 yards or so away from that corner flag. Steps up now, long throw towards the near post, not dealt with fully by Forest Green. The first attempt, but the second, they do manage to clear it away as far as Alfie Bates. Bates sends it out wide for Tonks to try and get onto the end of. Tonks manages to stop it going out for a goal kick and just hooks it for a Forest Green throw right deep down by their own corner flag. 34 minutes played here. Scores a penalty for Forest Green Rovers to put this game back on level terms. Forest Green 1, Tamworth 1. Long way to go in this one. Still here at the new lawn. Tamworth get the game back underway. So 37 minutes on the clock. It's now Forest Green 2, Tamworth 1. A goal from Temi Babaloa after a short corner routine and a simple tap-in at the far post, but Tamworth do now have a free kick 25 yards or so away from goal, right of goal. Ronan Mayer, Hayden Hollis and Manny Duku all standing over this one. So what can Tamworth do from this free kick, having been under the cosh very quickly from Forest Green, conceding 2 quick goals to now trail in this game. Referee's paced out the wall 10 yards. Still Hollis, Duku and Mayer standing over this one. It's left for Hollis. Hollis shoots! And that's taken a deflection off a Tamworth player on its way through and behind for a goal kick to Forest Green. It's a similar sort of routine to the goal against Aldershot, but Hollis struck low and hard near goal, but yeah, took a deflection on its way through and behind for a goal kick. So, Ronan Mayer from the corner quadrant, 44 minutes on the clock. 1 hour off from the Tamworth winger on loan from Walsall. Whipped in, punched away by the keeper, only as far as Alfie Bates. He heads back into the area. It's not fully cleared away by Forest Green as of yet. Tamworth still ratting around on the edge of the box. It's finally cleared away though, only as far as Donkor. He spreads it out wide now for Anuru. Anuru gets away from one man, tries to get away from the second, but it's adjudged to have gone out of play for a goal kick to Forest Green. So it is half time here at the new lawn, and the score is Forest Green 2, Tamworth 1. Tamworth not with the best of starts in the game. Jordan Cullinane Liebert sent off after 3 minutes after a straight red for a challenge that was deemed a send-offable offence by the referee. But surprisingly, Tamworth took the lead about 10 minutes later after a really good ball over the top from Kennedy Deegi, picked up by Manny Duku. The Forest Green keeper, the new signing from Burton Albion, came to the edge of his area to try and get the ball. Manny Duku lifted the ball over the top of him into the back of the net. Fantastic goal. Tamworth took the lead 1-0. But then 2 quick-fire goals from Forest Green Rovers, a penalty taken by Kyle McAllister, and then literally moments later, Gilly Briabu with a simple tapping at the back post after a sustained spell of pressure and a ball across the face of goal gave them the lead. But there's still mistakes in that Forest Green back line. Tamworth still look like they can go through and score. It is going to be a tall ask, don't get me wrong. A point I'd be very, very happy with on the balance of how things would be now. 3 obviously would be amazing, but hand on heart, I don't think that's going to happen. I think fighting for a point is the best we can do this evening so far, and trying to keep the scoreline looking fairly nice and not embarrassing. just depends how fitness and fatigue is going to go through. Obviously with the 10 men of Tamworth and the 9 outfield players, it is going to be a struggle. But big second half coming up, the wind and the rain still playing a factor here. But not long to go, and then the second half will be underway. Welcome back from the new lawn, the home of Forest Green Rovers FC, for full second half coverage of this Enterprise National League fixture between Forest Green and Tamworth, where the half-time score is Forest Green Rovers 2, Tamworth 1. Don't forget, Tamworth reduced to 10 men after Jordan Cullen-Lightberg sent off after just 3 minutes, and a long task for Tamworth to take in this second half. But I do personally think there are mistakes in that back line of Forest Green. When Tamworth put the pressure on, even being a man down, Forest Green, they don't look too comfortable. I don't know if it's the pitch, I don't know if it's the onslaught from the Tamworth players, or if they're just not gelling together at the minute. But it's going to be a tall ask for Tamworth to get something back out of this game, don't get me wrong. Being down to 10 men and a goal down now, and fatigue is going to set in as well at some point. But as long as we can go out and try and put in a good show in this second half and at least go down fighting, I think it'll probably show the fans that we are certainly trying. May go down as another defeat, and that'll be 4 in a row. But let's be honest, it was always going to be a difficult task to come here. Obviously made harder by that red card. Did have that little bit of buoyancy when we got that goal early on though to take the lead. But yeah, it is a big ask and a big task to go through into this second half. But football is a funny old game and things can change on a dime. So let's wait and see. The second half is about to get underway. So yeah, let's see what the Lambs can do. So Forest Green Rovers have just scored their first. I do believe that man advantage is beginning to tell its toll. Nice ball from the far side from Gilly Babu, headed down by Teddy Babaloa at the back post. Simple header, nice goal, and it is Forest Green Rovers 3, Tamworth 1. 3 minutes gone. Forest Green Rovers 3, Tamworth 1, but Tamworth have a corner that Roland Mayer will whip in swinging from that corner, quadrant 1 arm aloft from him. Whipped in high towards the back post, headed towards goal by Cocktail Mollet. It was merely a glancing header, and in the end, well wide of the mark. Minutes on the clock now, still Forest Green 3, Tamworth 1. Forest Green has really scored a fourth just a few moments ago, but Tamworth have a rare throw-in midway into the Forest Green half in this second half, where Tamworth have had precious little ball, the ball in that Forest Green half. Long throw by Tonks towards that 6-yard box. Repelled at first. Donkor finds Bates. Bates recycles the ball back out wide once again. It's not fully cleared away by Forest Green as of yet. Back to Donkor. Donkor sends it back towards goal once again, looking for Dooku. Dooku chests it down, tries to play it to Tonks. Dooku now sends it back towards the halfway line, and Alfie Bates. A little bit of possession here. Now Hollis out wide to Curley, but he was put in a bit of a predicament there by Hayden Hollis, and Forest Green looked to bring the ball away. Forest Green now going central, back towards the keeper instead, and their attack knocks them out from the back once more. But it is now, after 81 minutes here, Forest Green 4, Tamworth 1. Fantastic goal from Nick Horton, scoring from just outside the area. Tamworth forced on the counter. It opened up for Houghton, and he nestled the ball inside Judson's post. Judson couldn't get to it. Like I said, that is well and truly game, set and match. We didn't already know it was. Forest Green 4, Tamworth 1. Still 9 minutes here left to go. 5 minutes played. Forest Green 4, Tamworth 2. Tamworth getting somewhat of a consolation goal after a fantastic corner from Tom Tonks, headed down in at the far post by Joe Rye for him to score his first goal in Tamworth colours. But the tempo has well and truly dipped out of this game. There's a ball forward for Tamworth from Dan Creaney to chase. Creaney stabs it across to Tonks. Tonks on Donkor. Donkor gets one away and it's now stabbed out for a corner. Tonks steps over towards that corner quadrant. So what can Tonks do this time? It will be an outswinger from the Tamworth man. So Tonks whips this one in with vigour. Again, heads go up towards the far post, over the head of Ollie Lynch it goes, but he gets it before it goes out of play, and there is a head injury in the box to a Forest Green man, so play is brought to a halt and treatment will need to be administered. A long throw then towards the near post, headed away by Forest Green. Jassing, who is up on the halfway line, 6 minutes added on time to go as we tick into that now.
6 minutes of time left.
Bates picks it up on the halfway line, recycles it back forward, up towards Ollie Lynch. He tries to bring it down. Can't direct it towards a teammate though. Forest Green clear the ball away, up towards the halfway line. Now look to break on Tamworth with McAllister down this right hand side. He cuts inside. Sprays the ball across to the far side of the pitch. Brought down well by the Forest Green man. It's Houghton. He goes one way, finds McAllister. It's now Knowles. As he cuts across the edge of the box once more, lays it off to Whitwell. He goes away from goal, finds Knowles though on the right hand side. Back with Whitwell once more, Knowles again. Little game of keep ball between the two players here. Now McAllister, good play by Forest Green to find Whitwell, brought down by Alfie Bates, right on the edge of the area. That is going to be a yellow card for the Tamworth man and a free kick to Forest Green Rovers on 92 minutes. So it is full time here from the New Lawn, the home of Forest Green Rovers, where the full time score, Forest Green 4, Tamworth 2. Bad day at the office really for the Lambs. It was really difficult after that red card to Jordan Cullen-Libert after inside 5 minutes. 10 men for the remaining 85 made it really, really difficult. We did take the lead though from Manny Duker, a fantastic ball over the top from Kenny Digi. Manny Duker there then managed to get on the end of it, lift it over the keeper that came to the edge of his area and made it 1-0. But, you know, little over 10 minutes after that, Forest Green awarded a penalty. That's converted. Literally moments later, they get their second and take the lead, and really it was all one-way traffic from there. You know, Forest Green got a couple more, made it 4-1. Tamworth did get a consolation goal though towards the end of the game. Fantastic corner in from Tom Tonks, whipped in towards the back post, headed down by Joe Rye for his first goal for the club. I enjoyed the game in parts. The performance was there, the determination was there. Heads didn't drop. It was a much better performance for me than what we have seen over recent games. It was just really unfortunate that we were up against it, and then the legs got tired towards the end of the game, and you know, Forest Green just took control of it really, and you know, having that man advantage really did begin to bear fruit. But you know, on to the weekend when we face Boreham Wood. Now I'm going to be there doing my vlog as always. There's no commentary for me, as Boreham Wood don't allow away commentary teams in, but that's a different story. I'll be there anyway to do my vlog, so it'll be a little bit of a different style vlog. It won't be as behind the headset as usual, but I'll probably still be on the press bench. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Just wish it could have been a better result. But yeah, if you're still here and you've watched to the end of the video, please give me a like or subscribe. Drop some comments down below, so say what you'd like to see different or what you'd like me to change in the vlogs, or if you enjoy them. Your comments and your engagement, I do read everything, and I'll try to reply to everything as well, so it's always great to be have you part of that. So thank you for being here, and I will catch you in the next one.